Hey everybody, Joe Misfit Glenn here. Welcome to A Minute with Misfit. How are we doing today, y'all? Let's see the comments. Anybody? Turned it on. How's everybody doing tonight? What's up, O'Connell? Welcome. How you doing tonight, Mike? Facebook user, Bob from Washington. Welcome, Bob. Welcome. Good. I'm doing good, Mike. I'm doing real good, man. Hello. Good stuff. Where's everybody watching from? Which site? Andrew, Father Time. Welcome. Jackie, welcome. Thank you for showing. Appreciate your presence. All right. Facebook user from West Australia. Luke, you good? Let me see if Luke's good, guys. Gotcha. Cool. Mike O'Connell. All right. I see you. You ready, Luke? All right. Here we come. Hey, everybody. This is Luke Roberts. Apparently, I screwed that up, brother. And I went back and I looked because I didn't believe you. And yes, I did. I said Rogers, and I apologize, man. My bad.
You did not have to apologize, bro. I thought it was funny.
Yeah, it was funny, but
I didn't need an apology on here, man. That wasn't what I was looking for, but I appreciate it.
I got you, man. Tommy Stevens, welcome.
Tommy, how you doing, brother?
Mike O'Connell says, evening, Luke.
Hey, Michael, how are you? Good evening. Yeah. Glad you're here, man.
Hell yeah. Facebook user, what's up, my brother? Welcome. You know what? I forgot. I can go into the other ones on my phone, and I can see stuff on there. Turn that down.
What's everybody kicking back with tonight?
Luke, you haven't been able to see those the comments yet?
I can't, no.
I'm gonna have to get that fixed up.
It's all right. We'll figure it out.
All right. So Mike O'Connell's looking from vet codes, or God damn it, I did that again. The Vet Canada Coalition Community. Why can I not remember that damn name, dude? So new to me.
Veterans Canada Community.
That one.
Yeah.
Veterans. BCC? Yes. Now I have it up, so I'm just going to look at it while I say it. Jeez.
It's all good.
Hey, Eric Moon. No, it's saying Facebook user, bro. I can go. Let me go through that again real quick. 1 second. It would be in my featured little spot where I said, at 7 hours ago, saying I was going live. You know that thing right there? It's in the featured. Look it. Hold on. So right here is what it looks like when you get into the page. Just scroll over 2 times. Hit that. That's what I was going, or going to be talking about tonight, right? Right down here it says StreamYard. If you hit it, StreamYard set, or that blue button right there is giving StreamYard permission to use your name. And that's it. You just hit the button and it says thank you, and then I can see your name.
Yeah, you want to make sure you hit that blue bar.
Yeah, that little
blue bar. You have to hit that blue bar, and then it'll just say thank you. Once you see the thank you, you're good.
Right. What's up, Keith?
Keith.
Welcome,
brother.
Jackie, his wife, was mentioning that he's in here. I just haven't seen him yet. Oh, Jennifer McCrae, welcome.
Hey, Jackie. Hey, Jen.
Hell yeah. We're going to get this name thing down, guys, pretty soon here.
Excuse me.
All right. I see you now. Okay, I got you, Keith. See, because I'm on here now, I can see who's in there. All right. Got 11 folks up on in.
Cool.
Hey. More. Welcome, Cade. He's got some hot damn auto flower.
Hot damn. Welcome, Cade. Good to see you, brother.
Yeah, man. I ain't seen you in a bit. I was curious about
Yeah, I was getting worried, man. I missed him the other day. He sent me a message and asked me if I wanted to sit in the smoke room for a minute with him, and I missed his chat because we were talking, fixing to go live the other night, so I have to get back with him. I apologize, Kate. I haven't done that yet, man. I will.
What's up, Colin? Welcome. Australia in the house again.
Australia, what's up?
Thanks, Jen, for giving him that permission, man. That way I know it's you. That way when some crazy shit flies out, I know who it's coming from. Yeah, we got you, Cade, man. We've been thinking about you.
For sure.
All right.
Hey, Kate, I may be coming through here in another, few days, man. You better keep an eye out.
Yeah. All right. Oh, what the hell just happened? There we go. All right. TJ Boys, welcome. Welcome, my friend.
TJ. Welcome, TJ.
It is going well. TJ's asking how it's going, Luke.
Doing well, TJ. Thank you. How are you tonight, brother?
Colin says he is well.
How's the weather there, TJ? I know you got to be cold because we are chilly here.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to be talking about. Okay, I just bleeped out. It was all black, so just waited for it to come back. Anyway, so TJ, what we're going to be talking about
should be
tonight. I had a couple ready, and then I saw somebody make a post on one of the sites that I think it was today about a Clone King cloner, and the instructions in it were a little confusing for him, and so I can go over that because that is the one I use. But I just can't remember who it was. If anybody else remembers seeing that post, let me know. Dang, Cade saying it's 41 in Memphis. Yeah. I think we're in the 30s already, ain't we, Luke?
Yeah, it's pretty chilly here. I'm not sure exactly what the temperature is. 37 right now.
Right. Eric Moon got it right. I see your name, brother. He
Good
said,
deal.
TJ says it was a crisp morning. -8.
Huh.
Sure, you can keep that shit.
Yeah, man.
No, thank you.
Nope.
My knees just started hurting. Thanks, TJ.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we were just going to shoot the shit. And then, like I said, I was going to touch on cloning and do a quick run through with that. Hey, baby. Lori in the house.
Lori, welcome, Lori. Glad you're here.
Eric Moon saying it's 48 in PA. It's not terrible. That's not terrible at all this time of year.
That's not bad, no.
So TJ got his boiler running right. Good. But you had it when we talked last, right, TJ? It was running then. You were talking about it.
I think he had just fixed it that night we were talking. He was sitting down and he was just like, I'm finally done.
Yeah, the pain in the ass it was, too.
Yeah.
Damn, it's 28 in Tahlequah, man. North Tahlequah.
Yeah,
I think that's about where we're at. I know in the mornings I get up, it's about 28, 27, 28. Yeah, he said it's in the mid-teens now. It's still cold. All right. Well, are there any questions to start right off the bat? And did we ever get a hold of, or did anybody ever remember who set off those questions for cloning? Colin, do you remember who that? Let me see if I can get over here to. I ain't gonna find it, man. That was 2 weeks ago. So tonight, y'all, for y'all that don't know the Veterans Canna community, this is their first night that I am live on there, and so I hope everybody's going to enjoy the show. I'd like to see a little bit of folks come up on in here. Really like to get to know some of y'all. So we're excited about that. Yeah, Mike O'Connell, I believe, was the VCC. But TJ was going to try to get in. I don't know if he's going to be able to, but we'll see. Luke, you got anything, brother?
Yeah, I will start out with, we've been extended an offer from Sea Greens Seeds. Nick Craven reached out, and he's going to give everybody in the group an opportunity to take advantage of a 35% off discount on his website, seagreens.com. There is a ton of opportunity for good meds on there. Guys, I mean, anything that you're looking for, 50/50s, hybrids, indicas, sativa, all of it, it's all there, and it's really great stuff. It's all reputable too. They don't mess around. So they see what we're about, and they see our people and our population, and they like what we're doing. So they want to help us. So, and we want to help them too. So if you guys go and check them out and take advantage, we'll have the that code up on the page that you guys can get. And check it out. 35% off, man. It's a pretty banging deal.
Yep.
Very gracious of Sea Greens and Nick for doing that, man. Thank you very much.
That's stand up. And we're going to get that code out to you guys in real soon. You want me to put it on the ticker? I can throw up the ticker.
Run it up there. Shoot you, man.
Well, let me check.
I don't have it right in front of me.
I got it.
I want to say it was Misfit 35, if I'm not mistaken.
I thought there was a different one he had. Hold on one sec, y'all. Okay. Yep, it is.
Misfit 35.
Yeah, I'm just trying to check if there's any capitals, and it isn't. MISFIT 35 for your 35% discount.
Hey, check out their Sea Greens Australia too. Check out their Facebook page, guys. They're out there as well too, and they got some really cool people in other parts of the world that we're learning from. We're learning from them. They're learning from us. So it's a really cool deal to be able to collaborate with somebody over there that's interested in the same stuff we are. And it didn't Australia. They just kind of got they're legalized to.
Yeah, there's something like that. I'm not really sure what their legality parts are. Hey, Colin, what about is it legal for medicinal purposes, for all purposes? What's that? I know there's some kind of reg on it. What's that, Colin? The groups? Oh, yeah, he just shared their Facebook group. Right. I can put this up on the screen, y'all.
Absolutely.
In the comments, if you click on it, I think it may work for y'all. If not, maybe copy it and paste it. Oh, Daryl Shoop. Howdy all from Alaska. Welcome, Daryl.
How are you, Daryl?
Welcome.
Glad you're here. I know it is brisk there.
I assume so, yeah. Brisk. That's an appropriate word. Here's a question from Cade. Oh, and Eric, man, I saw your response and cool, noted. All right. And we'll get after it here in just a second. Cade, when your plant started to flower and leaves start changing colors, when do you decide to take them off? Example, when they are purple and yellow, or maybe all the way yellow. Okay. I think it's more about how the leaf is reacting, Cade, right? If that leaf is still nice and tight, like, standing up straight and it's not droopy like a dead leaf will be, I'd leave it. I mean, I love the colors, and it's clearly still doing something for the plant if the plant hasn't killed it off yet. So my telltale is if it's just unsightly, if it's really curling up, or if it's browned up, or if it's hanging and acting like it just doesn't want to be a real leaf anymore. That's what I would do, Cade. I hope I answered that one right. Yeah, faded yellow at the bottom. Yeah, absolutely, Colin. Right on, man. What's up, Ben? Welcome. Hey, Ben, man, message me sometime, man. hit me up. Okay.
Glad you're here, Ben.
Yeah, man. Welcome. Let's see. Okay. Well, so yeah, guys, once again, shout out for Sea of Greens for doing that. That was pretty stellar.
Yep.
I'm humbled by that shit. That's
I'll
pretty
throw
awesome.
this out there real quick for them. Their bestseller, Purple Punch Feminized. You can get a 5-pack, $35. That's before your 35% discount. So it's pretty stellar right there.
Yeah, that's kick ass. I have one growing right now. She's in flower. I don't know how much longer she's got. I'm gonna guess at least a month, but she's looking pretty.
Yes, sir.
I got a lot of stuff from Sea of Greens going. Afghani Kushes. I have several Afghani Kushes going. I think what was the name of that other one? I got the Purple Punch, of course. I can't remember the others. All right. We're going to get into some cloning, y'all. I really value what's going on. Well, thanks for showing up, Facebook user. Sorry you have to go, but I understand for sure, man.
Thanks for stopping in.
All right, TJ. TJ's going to run. He'll catch us later.
All right, TJ.
Okay, Colin says it's legal only in one state going to legislation in 2024, be able to grow legally. Medical is still okay, but our driving laws are anti-drug, so touchy subject. Roger that. Good to know.
G14 classified.
Roger that, Ben. Cool. Okay. G14, yeah. Okay, so let me try to get my mind into what we're doing here. Cloning. So the idea for cloning, guys, if you didn't know, if you have a special plant, it's a really good grower, it's really healthy grower, or has really good stellar medicine at the end, right? For whatever reason, you want to keep that same flower going and going, this is how you do it. Because the clone of the mother plant is going to be an identical version of that mother over and over again. For example, my Mamma Mia's, you guys have heard me talk about her a lot. And I've been going over 8 years with one pheno. So it started out with one plant, and I legit got a cutting off of a bonsai, right? A bonsai, I didn't want it there because I was doing something. I was going in a different direction with it. And I just stuck it in the dirt of another plant next to it. And I forgot about it because the plant was kind of bushy. Well, when I was in there trimming up, like 2-3 weeks later, I noticed this little sucker was growing underneath there. So I dug it up and I put it in her pot, and I have Mamma Mia, my pheno I've used for medicine ever since. And it was literally, that is the story of how it happened. And so I've been doing that ever since, but I've came up with way better methods. This Clone King, which is an aeroponic system. So basically it has a level of water and then a gap of air where your little, the sticks of your clones sit in, and it sprays water on it constant. All right. And so that's how it roots. And I don't have to use soil. I don't have to mess around with, anything. I just literally turn it on, and all I got to do is keep the temperature of the water below 70. And within 10 days to 3 weeks, there's my window that I will have a fully rooted plant or clone that I can put into soil. What's that about? Eric saying, nice reaction, Luke Roberts. Did I say something to you? Oh, Mamma Mia. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, that's a fact. I hope someday you get to try it, Eric.
Man, that strain completely changed my perspective on medical cannabis.
It's facts.
And I'm being sincere when I say that. I was searching for a long time for something that actually worked, that wasn't full of chemicals and didn't taste bad, and it's good stuff.
But so this is the Clone King. If you guys can try to get it in that light so you can see it. It's where did I go? How did I do that? There it is. You see it? Clone King. And it's a 36 site. All right. And I'm going to show you guys what's in it. So here's clearly the lid, right, that all your little things go into. These things. All your little foam inserts. Well, not that one. Little foam inserts that you would put your cutting through. And I'll show you how that works. These all go in here, and I'll show you how we do that. Guess I could have done this part. I didn't think about that. Slacker. But otherwise, we have this little motor, right? Little pump. It has a little suction cup thing that fits on like that. All right. And then right in the bottom, we got it on backwards. There. Nope. Come on. Come on, shithead. Making me look bad. Stay, bitch. All right. So you guys, that ain't going to stay like that. Anyway, it sticks to the bottom. And then you have your spray head. As you can see all the little sprayers. And they just spray a little cone of misty H2O. And then that fits right inside of your motor, just like so. Cool? Too easy. Now, when you buy these, you have to screw these in. And if you're not careful, you will mess up the threads. But, okay. So now that she is in there and ready, I just got to do these things. And so maybe you can keep them talking, Luke. We got any questions? No? I just got to go shove all these in the holes real quick. Luke, you were talking about that purple punch. You have any info on that one yet or no?
Yeah, I do. It's actually, may help with managing nausea, stress, minor body aches, and sleeplessness. It has a THC content between 19 and 22%, depending on your growing. A flowering time between 60 and 70 days. So
that's good. Okay.
Pretty high THC content. It gives a punch to the entire body is what it's saying, that it's kind of a full body effect. So it is a, what did it say? It was a 2 indica dominant hybrid. Larry OG and Granddaddy Purple.
Okay. Nice.
So 2 pretty intense indicas there.
That's good, man. So there's, I know there's a bunch of myrcene in that one.
Yes. And then you mix it all with, sea of greens. It's going to be pretty stellar.
Yeah, man. That's what's up. Okay. I think I'm ready. All right. So let me go look. All right, guys. So I got the top all square. I usually do this. Sometimes I'll do 4. I'll do blue. I'll do blue, red, and blue, red. I'll separate it so I can do 4 different strains in 4 different locations. But this time I'm only going to do 1. So I just separated it like that. I always have 1 extra of the colors. I don't use the black around the outside. You can tell. But I have 1 extra to put in my little clones and take 1 out. And that way the water doesn't spray everywhere when I take it out. All right. So we got that set up. Let me talk about what else. Okay. So the water, I just have the under sink filtered water, seriously, it's just one of those little ones that attach under your sink and hook into the water. I don't know just how well it works, but either way. So into that, I had got some stuff from Hygrozyme. These folks right here. I had done a live with them and showed off their product and stuff. And they were kind enough to send me some of this stuff. Well, they sent me a bunch of stuff actually, and this nice hat. And this is a root inoculant. So what I did was it equaled out to 2 mLs per liter, which equaled out to 7.6 mLs per gallon. Anyway, I did 7 mLs per gallon, put it into here. So 7 times 3, because it's a 3-gallon system of this stuff, the root inoculant. And that's what I'm going to do. Because it's a liquid, it's not a gel that sticks onto the root and washes away. It's not a powder that's going to get into your machine like the, other stuff. And so anyway, I had used this on some willow tree cuttings that my mother had sent me for my bonsais, because I do a lot of bonsais, you guys know. And so it's been since the 21st. What's today, the 28th? So 7 days, 1 week's time, sitting in a glass of water with it. You can see all the roots, and they're even growing leaves up here. You can see them all. Is that a good picture of it, Luke? Can you guys see? I mean,
yeah, I can see it. I can see it great.
So, a week's time just sitting in regular water. Yeah, that's pretty good. And I guess I would kind of say it's this. I know willows root really easily, but that's fastest I've seen them do it.
That's fast.
Okay, so the cloning liquid for DWC, I'll get with you in just a second for rock wool and soil. I got that little setup over here too, and I will show you with the cutting. Okay, Colin. But right now I'm just kind of going through the Clone King because it has a lot of setups. Okay.
While we're talking about water, Joe, what water temperature in your cloner?
Okay, so this is something I've realized. Good question. You got to keep that water below 70 degrees. Now the little motor in there is warm. It does keep the water. It'll keep the water up in about the 80s. So your environment needs to be able to keep that down. Or you need to be adding cooler water, every so often, or changing it out every other day or something like that. I've gone a month with this cloner running straight and never changed the water at the right temperature. Never had any mildews or molds or slimes or nothing. But that's at the appropriate temperature. And that's really hard to do, especially this summer. I mean, I had a hell of a time, almost lost my Mamma Mia strain. But otherwise, as long as you keep the temperature in that water just right, you have 100% success, provided you get the right style of cutting and your plant is healthy and all that good stuff. Colin says he uses the rooting powder or a gel. Oh, do I use rooting powder or a gel? Some use aloe vera. Okay, and once again, we'll get to that. Remind me, Luke, that Colin's mentioning that.
Gotcha.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, shit. Since he asked, so this is the cloning gel that I use if I'm going to go soil. Okay, I use Clonex, and I use that on everything, not just cannabis. I use it on everything until it's gone, and then I'm going to try something new, which is now why I'm trying this, which is kind of a cool. So you take some of this, mix it in the water, pour it in a cup, and you would dip your roots in that before you put them in the soil. And I will do that when these are ready. They say you can do this as well with soil too. That's what they were talking about. Anyway. Okay. So for soil, you can use these little peat cubes. You add water and they fluff up. This isn't the appropriate size. This is the only style that I had, and it just happened to come in a bonsai kit. But you can use that stuff. I don't like it myself. You can use soil, just regular soil. This is Fox Farms Ocean Forest, which is my go-to soil, the only soil I use. It has a little bit of nutrients in it, but it's very mild, and I have started plants in this and had no issues whatsoever. Mm-hmm. But that Clonex is really good. This is a really good inoculant. Really good. Okay. So if you're going to use soil, right, and I will show you guys again, but have yourself a little stick that's similar to your cuttings, because in here, if you don't make a hole, when you slide that cutting in, all your root inoculant is going to sit on top of the soil and not down where it needs to be. Okay. So we're going to put a little hole. You don't have to go all the way to the bottom because your plant isn't going to be there. And then just pull it up. That way you slide that down in there. All the gel stays right on where it needs to be. And you have a good clone. Okay. All right. So I guess it's time for the cuttings. All right, let's do that. You stay there. Give me 1 sec, y'all. Oh. All right. Okay, so when you take cuttings, have some water. All right. Have that sitting aside because you want to take your cutting and put it directly in the water. The longer you let air expose to those cuts, you're going to have problems because it'll automatically try to seal itself over. And well, I guess that air messes with it anyway. Discovered by clothes in Illinois. Oh, clones. Okay. I didn't know that. Illinois has, is that meant to be clones, Bradley? Welcome, by the way. We all live in our own little bubble, Bradley. Okay, so anyway, have some water so you can keep the oxidation to a minimum, while you're transferring to your cloner or to your soil. All right. Okay, so I got my water together. I'm gonna go grab my plant. Give me 1 second. All right. Oh shit. Okay, let me see. All right. Why can't I ever get that shit right? Always turn it wrong. Okay. Well, now I got to move it again. What's up, TJ Durkee? TJ in the house.
PJ, what's up, man? BCC, y'all.
Yep.
Veterans Cannon Community. If you don't know about it yet, go check them out. They're another one of our brothers over there doing some good stuff.
That's how I'm going to say it from now on.
BCC.
BCC. Yep. That's how I'm going to do it. All right. So, let me see if I can get you guys closer. Everybody see that okay? All right. So, first and foremost, I guess let me do this shit. If you have your scissors, make sure they're very sharp. Make sure they're not burred up or anything. You want a nice, clean, precise cut, okay? And they need to be clean. A big thing is people will just use dirty scissors and they'll transfer from one plant to another plant to another plant. And it's really bad when you have these the small little plants. They just can't defend themselves, when we're already trying to practice on growing roots and stuff. And now you got another mildew or mold or whatever else on it. Okay, so clean your shit. Clean your hands. You can wear gloves. I don't necessarily like gloves. And so what I do is I just have a little spray bottle of 90% or 91% alcohol, right? And I spray myself down. You can use hand cleaner. I've done that, but I just make sure that my hands are at least sterile. And then my scissors are sterile as well, including the handles, right? Wipe them down. Now, it may not be as pretty and precise as some people would want to be, but I guarantee you my hands are clean. All right. Cool. So remember your cleanliness, folks. All right. It's a big thing. Okay. So now we got that. I have my water sitting here. Get you moved over. Okay. So today I went and I cleaned up some of these leaves, right? Because she's needing to get into flower. As a matter of fact, after I take these clones and I go off to live, she's going into the flower tent in the darkness right now. So her and another Mama Mia that I've been doing a challenge with for utopic essential nutrients. And so they're all getting flowered. They are 8 weeks old today. Okay, so right here, you guys can see that I kept these little growth right here. Okay, so this is what my clone is going to be, right? And so let me get you over here into the light. Jesus. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take right here at this node. You can see where the nodes are, right? There's two little node spots. I'm going to go to the top one at a 45-degree angle, and I'm going to cut it. You see it? Can you see the 45? All right. Yeah. Then I'm going to take off the excess leaves until I get to the top 2 sets of leaves. Okay. Now, once she's in the water like that, Jesus, this just does not fucking look right to me. Why am I having trouble? It's that hash.
Yeah.
Okay. Jesus. Okay, so now I want to take the leaves and I want to cut them in half. Okay, I'm cutting off the tips. What reason I'm doing this is it makes this little plant concentrate on root development in here. Okay. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you this one real quick because I already have the soil here. All right, so I got my root gel. Just drop that in there for a second. Let her sit. You see the stuff on it? All right, and then I'm just going to drop it right in the hole. It's in the hole. It's in the hole. And then just cover that up with your fingers. And now you could probably put a little humidity dome on this. She wants to have a little bit more humidity, up at least in the 50s, probably 60s or so. And very low light, 200 par. You'd want her at the bottom of your tent at the least intensity, just like with a seedling. So you want to keep her right about 200, 250 par, no more than that. I usually just put them off in the darker corner. They still get enough light to make them go. But anyway, so there's one, okay? There's a little clone. So now I'm going to come in here, and I'm going to take a few more because I need to clean this up anyway. Luke, if you got something, man, you can go ahead and talk. I just got to do a couple of things here, brother.
Yeah. I will go over, let you guys know another strain from Sea of Green Seeds. They have Northern Lights. It's another one of their big sellers. Same price on the beans for a 5-pack, $35 minus your 35% discount with Misfit 35. This is Indica strain crossed with the legendary Afghan with Thai Northern Lights. Pretty stellar strain. I've actually smoked some of this, and it's really good. Flowering time's 45 to 55 days. So it's good for depression, stress, pain, insomnia. It features a purple and a crystal coated bud with all the trichomes. So it's going to be a real pretty flower whenever it starts to develop and mature.
Sweet.
So go to seagreenseeds.com and check out their strains, man. There's some really good pictures of what it can do, and all the descriptions are there for you as well to read about.
What was the flowering time on that?
45 to 55 days.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's pretty good, dude. So do they consider that a fast?
That's indoors. Can be, it says, and grows best indoors, but can also be grown successfully outdoors so outdoor with a flowering time of 45 to 55 days.
Gotcha.
Okay. Prime conditions.
Gotcha. Okay. I have my 4 clones. I got to move this plant, and then we're going to get into the other cloner. Are there any questions so far, y'all? I guess I wasn't looking over here. What's up, Rod? Welcome.
Rod, welcome. Glad you're here, brother.
Uses a razor to splinter the bottom prior to the gel. I'll get you. Some people will take a razor blade and slice that stem down the middle at the end, maybe up 1/4 inch, 1/2 inch, maybe even, I don't even know if people go further. But I've seen them do it 4 ways, so it has 4 little pieces sticking out, and then they dip it in their shit. But I don't necessarily go there. I'd never messed around like that. Oh, no worries, Rob, man. If you got a kid, brother, it's all good, man. What's up, Joe?
Thanks for stopping in. Joe, Mr. Schroeder, how are you tonight, sir?
October, Rod. October generally. This year, what was it? I think it was beginning September I harvested that Purple Dawn and Faded Grape, which was the earliest I'd ever harvested a plant. And that thing yielded the most hash.
That hash is nasty.
All of my hash plants. Out of all of my hash plants, she outworked them triple. I couldn't believe it. But yeah, so Rod, man, somewhere near October. No, that's what I was saying. Andrew's asking for the 45 days. Now that's only flower, dude. So they're not talking about however long you veg. Once you hit them to flower, you got 45 days. That's the average. Now, when they give you times like that, guys, those are all relative, man. Environment,
environment,
phenome, genes, whatever. It changes stuff. Yeah, and also Collins mentioned about scraping the stems. You can do that. You can do it with your scissors too. After you cut it, you just kind of rough it up. Again, I have never. Well, I've done it, but I don't have to with this Clone King. It's not even needed. Dave McLean. It says, "Do you have to?" Let me read this up here. Do you have to dilute Clinics gel because I've always just dipped straight into the gel and shake it off? No, that's all I've ever done, man. That's all I've ever done. I don't dilute the gels. Now this stuff though, this is a dilute. You got to dilute this. It's basically just like it's all microbes. It's just like adding microbes. Good to go with the fast photo, shorten total growth. Yeah, and so basically, that it's not an auto. I would consider it a fast, Andrew. Okay. All right. So let me get this plant put down real quick, Luke. Take care.
Cool. Hey, shout out to all my people over at Rockavet. Sending some love tonight, y'all.
Hell yeah. What's the motto they got? They got a motto, don't they? It was what was that? Music or something? Music heals?
Yeah, music is medicine.
Hell yeah. That's true, man.
There's some good people over there. You guys, veterans, go check them out, man. They have a lot of good people, a lot of good support system, like-minded people. Some real classy guys over there running, man. And they're more than welcome to, or more than willing to help, reach out and respond to you. They're a good group of people. I've enjoyed the last couple of years of music with them myself. So.
Yeah, music, man. If you guys haven't noticed, I always have headphones in my ear, man.
Yeah, sure.
Always. Takes me away to that special place. And anyway, guys, I'm just going to add a little bit of water to her. Not much. Just a couple little drip drips. Let that go down straight to where her stem is, and shouldn't have to mess with her for a couple, 3 days. All right, so let me get this sucker up here. I really need some more room. Okay. Now it's water time.
Hey, today's the beginning of the Sea of Greens launch for their Seeds for Veterans program. Started today, 12/28/23. So there is a portion of the proceeds are going to be going back to veterans in needs. I just wanted to throw you guys that too. That program just started today.
I forgot about that, man.
Yeah, good stuff.
All right, that one. And the next one. Yeah, and guys, they sell these in different sizes too. I think there's like a 15 side or a 25 side or something like that. I have 2 of these ones, and they're awesome. And it's more than I've ever needed, really. Except for when I was doing it commercially, I'd have all these filled up. That was a chore, though, man. All right. And there she is. It's got a little cutout right here that allows your cord to come up nice and pretty. Plug her in. You better turn on. Oh, I guess it helps if I plug it in. Hold on. And we running. Oops. Okay. So now, this is the easy part. Like literally, Let's see if I can get this up. Give me a second, y'all. I noticed you can't see. Well, Doc does it again. Look at that. Okay, now y'all can see a little bit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got yours. Dude, I got like 8 or 9 of these out there in the shop, man. I've had these for a long time. They work great. Okay. Well, shit, if I keep kicking my stuff. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to take my first one, right? Literally just going to put this like that. And that's it. Next one. Just like that. I'm shaky tonight. And the last one. All right. So there is 5 clones, 2 different ways. Any questions? Did I forget anything? Is there anything that y'all need to know? No, nope. It ain't like that, Joe. They legit sit in a space, an air space like this above the water sits about right here. This is where the water about sits. And those clones are sitting in this area just being sprayed. And so it just keeps running off. So it's a fresh supply of liquid basically until they sprout roots. Yeah. And so the roots are all at the bottom part of that stem. They don't come out the top. Yep. And I have had them all the way in the water, just covering up the bottom of that whole thing. It's pretty neat to see. You see those guys pull up the big old root systems out of those watering systems they have. I think it's hydro. I don't know what it is, but they pull up the big old root system. That's what it kind of looks like. Just not as massive because they're babies, But yeah, so that's the get about cloning, guys. Again, I've done, I don't know, three other cloning little videos, and so I will be posting these things to the page eventually. I have them all downloaded now. I had gotten me a drive to add all of my YouTube videos to it, and we'll get it soon enough. Might have to try the hydro setup. I'm trying some cloning in soil. Yeah, soil, there is a little bit of a problem at times. You got to be there to make sure that the moisture in the soil is right on the money at all times. Can be hard if you don't have your environment set up just right. This particular aeroponic, as they call it, because it's a little bit in between. It's not soil and it's not complete hydro. It's aeroponic because it has all of it. And it's fantastic. And they have many other ones. You don't have to have a Clone King one. They have a whole bunch of different ones. Go to Amazon. That's where I got all my shit. And they have really good prices. Sometimes they have sales. And it's the holidays. You might get one for cheap.
On the low.
Yeah. Sometimes, Rod, you got to detangle the roots. Like, how those were really close. They will kind of intermingle at times. And so you got to be easy. Sometimes the roots are so long that you can just cut them, cut them all off at an even plane and then go in. I've done that before several times. Yeah, gently, as Rod says. But I've legit just cut off because they'd be like, 8 inches long, the roots. It would seem they're about 8 inches long, and you just got to cut some of that, man. It's just too much to work with. So how was your day today, Luke? You all right, man? You have a good one?
It was good. I drove around all over the place, man, taking care of business and
No shit.
tag for the truck, and hey, they do have a 2-year tag option now at the tag agency. So I got a 2-year tag for $15, homie.
Shit. Man, Oklahoma's good to us veterans, bro. They do us right. Yeah, yes, man, they sure do.
Yes, sir.
What's your guys' tax exemptions like in the other states? You guys getting anything good for being disabled veterans or being a veteran at all? Gotcha. Joe's saying he's got an air bubbler in water. So like that bowl for my willow things, you could put a little bubbler in there and that oxygenates the water. It helps keep it moving too, and doesn't let it get stagnant. Rod's saying it's 150 in Michigan for a tag.
Man.
Joe's saying they're pretty good in Iowa. Yeah, shoot. Yeah, they do. Like, I don't pay taxes at all on anything.
It won't be. I got to go to Muskogee and get my card, and I won't have to. I haven't made it up there yet.
Just get with the tax commission here and prove yourself, and then it's pretty slick. I mean, it helps. I promise.
Hey, you want to put a bug out there real quick about times and stuff on these videos that we may, put a poll up.
For everybody watching, me and Luke were talking. We want to know if you guys are interested in Mondays and Wednesdays and Friday shows. What would be a good day? What would be the spot on day? I figure if every one of us or every one of y'all talk about it, maybe we can dial it all in real smooth for you.
Or get it as close as we can to meet everybody's needs. You know, we don't want some people be coming home and trying to get kids in the house and cooking dinner and stuff. And you can get everybody an opportunity. I know you can go back and watch the videos, but it's nice to have everybody on here and stuff.
Yeah, I like to interact with y'all, man. That's pretty slick. That's a good feeling, Well, shit, I was thinking about getting another stem. Remember how you was chewing on that stem?
Yeah, man. It was
just got to thinking about that.
It was good.
Okay, Eric's saying he gets his wife's car tag for free because he's a disabled vet. They won't do his truck tag because his registration is $260 a year. But her car gets free. That's what's up.
Yeah. I can tag 3 vehicles.
Yeah, we got 3 of them.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, same. I got my most expensive bike and then Lori's car. Oh, so I guess next time it'll be my other bike too. So
yeah, boo.
Hey, Eric, man, what state are you in, bro?
Eric Morris?
No, Eric Moon.
Oh.
Hey, Joe, sorry about that, man. Hey, I'm trying this new scheduling thing. That was why I had that other deal that you guys can click interested, and it legit will send you a reminder in Facebook only, though. Pennsylvania, roger that, Eric. But it'll send you a little reminder. It reminds me because I go through different platforms, and every platform reminds me that, hey, you got 15 minutes. Just shit together. Anybody got any questions? Doesn't have to be about cloner.
No.
My socks are white.
Is there anything you guys want to learn about or to hear about in the next coming up videos? Anybody on here watching has an idea of something you want to go over? Give us a little bit to research it, man. We could definitely make that happen.
Yeah, man.
For sure.
A lot of the things that I go over, not necessarily cloning, because I've done it so much, but the things I do a lot of, I don't have to. But we're talking about cannabinoids and terpenes and stuff. I have to study. I have to go back through, relearn it all over again. It gets easier and easier every time, but there's so much to know that I don't have the brain about it seems, But yeah, so if you guys would, if you guys have something that you're interested in, a problem that maybe you're seeing happen, or something that you're about to start doing in growing that you need help with, man, that's what I'm here for. And I like the questions because they challenge me, right? And so if I don't know, that means I'm going to go research it, and I will know eventually. So it's just a win-win. What about CalMag? I hear a lot of people talking about it. All right, calcium, magnesium. Your plants need it. It's not the all cure all. It's not Motrin. You know what I'm saying? It's not the Motrin of the army. Although they treat it like that. I haven't gave that plant that was just up here has gotten zero nutrients, zero CalMag, zero anything. She's 2 months old and hasn't given me not one damn thing. It's not always about CalMag and it's not always about nutrients. Could be pHs, could be environment. But CalMag, yeah, it's needed sometimes, bro. I don't have a bunch to say about it, except for everybody knows CalMag, right? How many times has somebody told you, Luke, hey, just give her some CalMag?
Give us some CalMag, man.
Give us some CalMag. Come on. I guess eventually they'll be right.
We're just teaching these plants to want things, man.
Yeah.
You know, these plants that we're growing and then breeding, and then we're breeding and giving them stuff that they really shouldn't. I mean, I get it. We're bringing it into a different environment,
Sure.
but I mean, right there, your plant's proof that really,
yeah,
with just a little TLC and talking to it every day, you know.
Mm-hmm. And even with a terrible VPD, and for those that don't know, that's the difference, or in between your temperature and relative humidity. It's called VPD, vapor pressure deficit. And so if it's off, like if it's really dry in the room and really hot as well, your VPD will be off and your plants will curl and have weird things happen to them. That's the environment. And that's what I mean by, it's your environment.
Yeah.
Usually your temperatures and humidities. And then it's your pHs. If you're adding nutrients and stuff, your pH will be off eventually. It will be off. And so that means that you're going to need to be pHing your water. That means you're going to need to be doing all kinds of shit. And so the guys with living soil, they don't have to touch any of that. They don't mess with it at all. And that's why they just sit back and watch everybody run around trying to add more shit to their plants. But yeah, it's kind of a blessing just to sit here and enjoy looking at them instead of having to worry about what other chemical I got to throw into them, I guess, technically. But I don't know. I guess there's everything in moderation. Let's put it that way. Everything in moderation. But yeah,
thank you, everybody that's on here, for sticking around with us tonight, y'all. That's
man.
Stuff. We appreciate that.
Yeah, I wish everybody could be like on here. We could see everybody. That'd be cool as shit. Just legit talk, just have fun,
Yeah.
Claude leaves. I have this Afghani Kush that's a male, or at least I believe it's a male. And I'll find out by probably in about 3 days because she's getting flowered. It's getting flowered too. It has been curled at at the leaf, at the end of the leaf. I believe that's from the VPD. But yeah, I've had plants that just want to stay that way. I don't know. And they just don't ever get fixed. Okay. Well, shit, man. We already hit an hour, bro.
We hit it.
Yeah. All right.
It's too easy with good company, man.
Hell yeah, Rod. Me too, man. Me too. I am almost there, but just slightly above, because the Fox Farm soil has nutrients in it when you buy it. It's very limited, but it's nutrients in it. So I'm not technically living soil, I guess, right?
Right. I would agree with that.
5 plants that are Yahimis. Wow. Interesting. Joe said, now is that the strain name? Yahimis?
Means everyone is.
Interesting. Curious about where those came from, if those are the seeds he's talking about. Rest of my plants. Yeah, and like Rod said, the Fox Farms, it's a slow release thing. And so that's why I don't have to feed my shit. But my plants aren't 7 foot tall either. And my buds aren't, beer can. I have small, dense, power-packed nugs.
Beautiful.
A gram a piece. Yep, that's it. A gram a piece. That's just what they do. And so when some people are going for this huge ass plant, I get it, and they're fun to grow. But when you really dial it in, and medicine is all important, man, I'm good with growing all my big shit. I want the good stuff now. Gotcha. All right. Well, shoot. I guess we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up. That went really fast.
It did.
Really fast. We really appreciate y'all on here, guys, and showing us some love, man. Really appreciate you. We'll be looking for some ideas, guys, for the next show, whatever you guys are looking to get answered. Otherwise, me and Luke would just come on and show our ugly mugs and let y'all make fun of us. All right. So with that being said, hey, until next time, y'all, happy growing.